set the scene for tomorrow.
Okay, so as you said, I'm doing a bit of double duty. So we've got the Premier League in the morning. I'll be here in the morning. We've got 3 match windows, finishing with Arsenal taking on Bournemouth. And then we come off air on NBC at around 2:30 Eastern, I think. And I throw pretty much directly to Mike Tirico, who then opens the show for the coverage on NBC. They'll have been on all day pretty much, though, on USA Network and Peacock. He'll then open the show on NBC, the big open at 2:30 Eastern. And I make a run in some direction, not quite sure which direction it is yet, to meet up with Dylan Dreyer. We do our first hit, and then I have a bunch of hits throughout the day, culminating in the winner's circle with the interview with the winning owner. So can't wait for that. That is always a great, great moment. I get the best seat in the house down to watch the race. I'm like in the pagoda at the winner's in the winner's circle. So it's an absolute treat.
And I told this audience, those 2 minutes, there's nothing else that compares to those 2 minutes when the horses are, in the gate and all of a sudden, boom, they're off. And how would you describe that feeling?
I think the only way I can describe it is having seen, for the first time I've ever seen the 100 meters race, the men's 100 meters I saw in Paris in 2024, which is only 9 seconds. So it's much shorter in that way, but it's the same build up. You're all waiting, building up to this tiny fraction of time in which so much can happen. So it feels a little bit like that. And then the ending is so interesting, Dan, because when the favorite wins, the whole place erupts. And then the last couple of times I've been here, when it's not the favorite, or we had Rich Strike at 80-1 a few years ago, it was like you could hear a pin drop. Everybody was furious. So the end is really interesting as well, depending on who wins. And then it's just seeing the happiness on people's faces, the owners, the connections. It's just one big party. It's amazing.
What kind of celebrities are going to be there?
So I've heard that Aaron Rodgers is coming. I think Lamar Jackson, does he play for the Baltimore Ravens?
Yes, he does.
Yes, okay, excellent. Simone Biles, I'm going to be interviewing Simone Biles tomorrow, so I'm so excited about that. Shabuzi, we've got Jack Harlow, the singer, who's a big Premier League fan. So excited to talk to him about Premier League before we actually do the interview. So we've got a good number of good faces coming down.
Taylor Swift, she's showing up?
You know what? I don't think so this year. There were rumors that Travis Kelce was coming. I was going to interview him. That could have been interesting. But no, I think he's going to the Formula One this weekend. So there's a lot of good things going on. But this is the place to be, Dan Patrick. You know it. I cannot believe you're not here.